Dragon Ball Daima, which is the latest upcoming Dragon Ball web series that'll be coming on October 2024, has just released their latest trailer, and we're gonna go ahead and take a look at it. And when I say take a look at it, we're gonna be dissecting every little small piece of information that we were able to get from this trailer and really giving in-depth information that we probably weren't really able to take from this trailer beforehand. And hopefully, maybe just by the end of this trailer, maybe you guys will stop coming up with this GT Part 2 approach. Within this trailer, we're shown a lot of new characters, new designs, new animation, and specific settings that could mean something more to this specific series. Before anything though, if there's something I want to get into the most, it will be the new characters that were just revealed within this latest trailer. As far as we know, we are shown two specific characters that were revealed within this trailer, but we don't necessarily know the meaning behind them being there yet. The first of those characters being Glorio, and the second one of those characters being identified as the Masked Majin. Going into the Masked Majin character specifically, I'm sure there is a lot of you guys who are making a lot of speculations as to who this character might actually be. And if you guys have been keeping up with the Dragon Ball Daima leaks for a while, you guys would know that there is two characters that we do know that join to be allies of Goku and the Supreme Kai within this journey. The first one already being revealed to be Glorio, which is a character specifically in use of his own gun, and the second character would be a character that specifically uses a sword. Obviously, by this image right here, you guys can obviously tell that that mysterious character would be Pansy. And doing side-by-side comparisons of Pansy and the Masked Majin with their actual outfits and their bags and scarves and everything, the Masked Majin secretly is this character that we have been revealed within the latest character illustration. So my assumption is there will be an episode where Goku is fighting Pansy or fighting the Masked Majin, and there will be several journeys where they have several encounters with each other, and Goku will unmask the Masked Majin mysterious character, and he will see that it is Pansy, and she will join Goku within his upcoming journey. Based off of how both of these characters look within themselves, I'm pretty sure it's safe to assume that they are both from the Demon Realm. I don't think we have any reason to really doubt that. Something that I did want to point out about Glorio though is that he is very similar in terms of his own character design to Mira, which is a character that we did see within Dragon Ball Xenoverse 1 and 2. If you guys don't know who Mira is a creation of Toa, and Toa is basically the sibling or the uncanon sibling of Dabura within the Dragon Ball series. I'm not sure if Glorio is supposed to have any sort of resemblance to Mira specifically on purpose, but I guess it's something worth noting for the future, I guess. Based off the amount of scenes that we've seen with the spaceship floating around, I'm pretty sure it's safe to assume that Glorio would be the pilot of the spaceship, while Goku and Pansy basically doing a lot of the fighting and action, which by the way, I absolutely cannot wait to see Goku with the Nyaibo again. If you guys are currently wondering where the Nyaibo is located, it is still located connecting Korin's tower all the way up to Kami's lookout, so I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get a scene where we see Goku getting his Nyaibo back from where he originally placed it. Based off of this scene that we see here from the trailer, I'm pretty sure it's safe to assume that this is the time when Glorio and Goku first come to meet, and I'm purely basing this off of the gun holster that we see on the side of the character. In terms of the other characters, we are welcome to more of the Demon Realm or the Demon Throne here by two of the specific characters. The identity of the smaller character that we see here on the throne has been officially revealed, and he is referred to as Goma, and it seems based off of the images that we've seen here all the time on the Demon Realm throne, it seems like he's going to be the next Demon King. And next to him, we have been given several shots of this person specifically, but we are welcome to more shots of the first Makaioshin. If you guys want more hidden context on what that would look like, I suggest you guys play the original Dragon Ball Xenoverse game and look at Demigra. He is the perfect example of what a Makaioshin would look like. Now, something that I really do think that we should take a lot of time to appreciate is the actual animation of this series. I'm pretty sure we all know by now that the amount of people that we've seen working behind the scenes on Dragon Ball Daima's animation is literally the best animation team that we could have ever pictured. We have people like Yuya Takahashi working behind the scenes on this, who literally showed up massively with his animation within the Tournament of Power of Dragon Ball Super. We have Nahiro Shintani, which made a massive, beautiful debut in the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie. And not just that, but also doing the cover of the Dragon Ball Sparking Zero game. Takio Ide, who did massive amounts of work within the Dragon Ball Z BoJack Unbound movie. And we also can't forget Katsuyoshi Nakatsuru, who was literally responsible for some of the best animation sequences that we've gotten growing up within our childhood from Dragon Ball Z. And hey, also remember who was the one who designed Super Saiyan 4. And we also have to keep in mind that this is the most Toriyama has ever been involved with any animation product related to Dragon Ball. So much so that all of the character illustrations, designs, and scenery have to go through Toriyama himself first before they actually get approved. And this does really make sense considering how we've seen Toriyama say how it'll be a mixture of a lot of things and not just intense action. I think based off of what we've seen, we can really take Toriyama's word for when he said that this series specifically will be really based off of a lot of character and world building. Within this trailer, we are welcome to see a lot more of the throne that's within the demon realm, and based off of my own speculation, it seems like the new Demon King is out for revenge on our heroes, maybe even specifically on Majin Buu because of what he did on the previous Demon King. Either way, if there's anybody that knows the most about this specific realm, it would be the Supreme Kai. Within this trailer, we are also welcome to basically this mechanical, self-functioning robots that are appearing to be working on something like a spaceship related to Capsule Corp. I'm pretty sure it's safe to assume that this is Bulma working on it. We've also seen within the first trailer how Bulma is appeared to be looking inside of a spaceship anyway, so I don't think that's too far off the target. Aside from all of the scenery and the new characters and the animation, we are really just shown to a lot of cool fighting scenes of Goku specifically with his Nyaibo. And above everything else, I think something very, very important to discuss here would be the timeline. Now, while the timeline isn't confirmed, this is purely based off of my own speculation, and I would have to say that the timeline is probably happening after the Buu Saga and before Beerus comes to Earth to see Goku and Vegeta. If you guys are wondering, there is a large time skip in between there, and I'm pretty sure it's safe to assume that this would be a reasonable target for where this story would take place. Especially considering that we do see Beerus consistently throughout all of Dragon Ball Super when he does wake up, so there's no reason to believe that Beerus would be in a series like this one, unless he's sleeping the whole time, which I highly doubt. But either way, let me know what you guys think about this timeline specifically. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on that. We aren't shown anything about Gohan just yet, but I'm sure we'll get something about Gohan very, very soon. Make sure you guys do subscribe and like the video if you haven't yet, and I will see you guys in the next video.